Hey folks, what is going on? Justin Masson here with Nintendo Dads, and ladies and gentlemen, Mario Party Superstars came out this weekend, and I had an opportunity to have played it this weekend, and I want to talk about it because I think there's some really cool things that you need to know about. So we're going to do a bit of a walkthrough of Super Mario Party Superstars out now on the Nintendo Switch. So one of the first things that comes to mind when I play this game or talk about it is actually how simple or clean the UI experience is. It starts off with this very simple page. How do you want to play? Offline, local play, or online play? Now, for me and my family this weekend, we played as offline play. So simple, boom. How many players are there? Right? Easy to add. Well, in this case, we're going to say one. Now, actually, even before I move forward, notice this. It says there it is, NDad's JMass. That's me. But interestingly enough, the really cool thing is, look, it's allowing the Pro Controller. It doesn't require the Joy-Con. Before the last Mario Party, it was always the Joy-Con. It was sideways. Well, guess what? Pro Controllers and other controllers are now enabled. Here's the other thing I really like about it. Let's actually pretend like we're going to have two players. Cool. So I'm going to grab another controller, and I'm going to actually add that other player on. So hold on a second here. Oh, there we go. I'm going to add the other controller in. Sorry. And actually, in this case, I am going to use a Joy-Con just because I have one readily available. Cool. There we go. Well, guess what? You can actually link another user's data. So if I choose the A button, it lets me choose who else is playing with me as part of my family. Well, let's say Rylan's playing. Well, there you go. That controller is now linked to Rylan. And so when she plays, her name will appear on record. So there we go. We're putting in two players. So first and foremost, clean UI, Pro Controller, and easily mapping or easily allowing your players on your account to play together. Let's now have a little bit of a tour about what's inside Mario Party Superstars so that you're aware. This is our simple layout. This is kind of our overview. So let's start with over here, the data house. In here, there are actually some really cool functions and features you get to do. It sounds pretty boring, the data house, but you actually get to do. This is where you can access the music, specific boards you want to listen to. So there's some horror music. Mini games. You can select favorites if you wanted, and mount minigame as well. Ooh, that's kind of... Da-da-da. Over here, it's new records. So we have records. So who was, what records do we have regarding some of these games? Now, let's see if we have one that I know we've broken. There we go. Check the rating on this one. Once you connect, your player information will be shown. We're going to connect. So Rapid City Race... we can actually see that in this case, I actually had a record at 38.67. Well, the highest record is this. And so you can actually flip through and actually see how you connect to other leaders or other people around the globe. That's kind of a cool feature. There's photos. So these were actually photos taken. And so we can actually jump in here. Here was, we played Horrorland. We played it on the 30th. And look at this. Mario was first place. So that was me. I had 5 stars, 46 coin. You can flip through and then see here in Woody Woods, Rylan was actually first. She had 7 stars and 6 coins. And the cool part about this, the photos I kind of love, is it actually shows in the photo kind of wherever in place. So Yoshi is on the left-hand side, kind of front and center. So that's first. Donkey Kong second. Princess Peach third. And way back there in fourth, talking to Monty Mole, is Daisy in fourth. So kind of cool, these little photos you get to see. You can also see here, we haven't played the other levels. Some mini-game records, once you get into that kind of mini-game area as well. Some cards that you can actually create, you can level up. So you have an opportunity to kind of check and collect these kind of cards. So you get to actually customize your character, what the favorite game is, favorite board, favorite mini-games. And so that's kind of cool, a little feature. You can see how many hours you've played and what level you are. In this case, I'm level 15, and I'm a Celestial Compiler. And you can actually edit these. And these are actually achievements. So in here, we can see that to being a Celestial compiler, I had to get 5 or more stars during an adventure. So these are actually kind of like achievements that pop that you have the ability to highlight in your title card. So that's kind of cool as well. And you can kind of see what they are. There's so many of them here as well, which is great. We have an encyclopedia as well, which I don't have anything filled out in yet, but that's all right. So we see, yeah, the achievements. We're going to back out from here. We'll see you later. Let's take another tour of some of the other really cool things around here. We actually have an options house, which is kind of cool. In here, okay. In here, you have the ability to change sticker settings. Stickers to this collection. You can actually see the collection that you have. So we have 46 of the 67 stickers, so you can earn a lot more. And you can see the ones that don't show the ones I'm gapping, but you can see that they're there as well. You can adjust the background music, text speed, CPU movement as well. So a lot of customizing in this as well, which I think is great. We'll come out of this. We'll go over to find a friend house. I apologize. So this is when you go online to connect with an individual. Toad shop. So when you finish a game, you collect coins. So in here I have 45 coins. Then you have that ability to actually spend that on specific items in the shop. So let's say you want stickers. Actually, you know what? I don't have enough. But here are the stickers that you can purchase. There are card designs. I've purchased all these card designs right now. In the encyclopedia, you have the ability to actually unlock certain pages, right, about our characters. So that's kind of cool. You have to learn about that. Or specific music. Maybe I want to listen to, some of the music tracks from some of the other games. You have access to that here as well, which is really, really cool. Bye, Toad. Over here is Mount Minigame. So as opposed to actually playing a board game, you can jump right into Mount Minigame. So let's just say, and we'll say, there you go. We'll go CPU. Yeah, is everyone with us? You can jump right into it. Off to Mount Minigame. All right, get out of here. You can also see the top left-hand corner. It's offline play, so it is local. All right. So you get to choose free play, right? Tag, so it's 2 versus 2. A trio challenge. So if you've got that one player who's like super good and you want to be teamed or kind of go against them, great opportunity. So this is kind of where people or the family can maybe take on dad or whoever is a really strong player. Some specific ones that relate to sports or mental puzzles. So, some people are really good at those specific games. A survival one, just one player can play online, compete with players around the world for win streaks. And daily challenges. So these are kind of cool. So let's say we jump into a daily challenge. Oh, I guess we'll go back to that another time. So Mount Minigame has got a ton of options for you to play in as well. Let's actually jump into the actual kind of the meat and potatoes where a lot of people are going to play, and that is Mario Party, the boards, the players. So we're going to jump in. Oh, sorry, I hit the wrong button. I apologize. All right. We're just going to go random on all this. Perfect. Got it. Love it. Thank you. Okay, Wario. I'm just going to select. Okay, is everyone ready to go? Yes. Okay, let's... And so you can change level of difficulty on the players, right? So we'll say easy, master. Now this is great. Here you actually have the ability to choose your board. So we see this is Yoshi's Tropical Island. Now you also see the bottom left-hand corner difficulty is 1 star. Spaceland from Mario Party 2, 2 stars of difficulty. Peach's Birthday Cake, difficulty level 3. Woody Woods, difficulty 4, Mario Party 3. And then Horrorland, difficulty 5, Mario Party 2. So let's choose this one. In here, you actually have the ability to customize even more. So number of turns. So do I want 20 turns at 60 minutes, 75 or 25 turns, 90 turns, or sorry, 30 turns, or 10, 15, 20. So here's one of the coolest things that I want to mention. When you choose, let's say, 15 turns, at any time, except for your very last turn, you can actually add more turns just by going into the start menu and choosing add more turns. So maybe it's a really close game, it's really tight. You could have an opportunity, again, just before your last turn to add additional turns. So you could actually move it from 15 turns to 20 turns during the game, which is a really cool function. Bonus stars. You kind of get an we'll go back to bonus stars. You have classic bonus stars. You have no bonus stars, because we know sometimes bonus stars feels like you get ripped off at the last minute because somebody all of a sudden wins 3 extra bonus stars and you feel hosed. So you have an opportunity to turn on your bonus stars and which way you want your bonus stars to go. Oopsies, sorry, hitting the wrong button here. Help game, you can have the instructions on or not, especially if you're starting a game, you have the family and they haven't played, or you have new people playing. The minigame help is great because it allows them the opportunity to understand the controls and practice the minigame before. And also handicap. You can actually have someone start with, everyone will start with no stars, or, sorry. That's not what I wanted. Or you can actually choose a number of stars a character starts with. So let's say we're going to go on, and I'm going to give Wario 2 extra stars, Luigi 1, and we're done. So now we can actually have an opportunity to kind of change in regards to the starting stars, right? And so it can actually kind of level out the playing field. Now the mini games is kind of cool. You have all types. So this is all of them, not a problem at all. Or you can specifically focus on ones that are like for the whole family to enjoy. Some that are action-packed, some that are reliant on skills, some that were specifically to the GameCube, or some that were specifically to the N64. So you have a lot of customizing options within the actual game itself. Let's go all, and let's go. So here we go, we're jumping into it right now. Okay, so we get an overview of Horrorland, but a couple things I want to show here. They do a little bit of a throwback to where Horrorland came from. And man, does Mario Party 2 look rot. All right. Let's start this and let me show you a couple really cool things that you need to know about also. Okay, Toad, come on now. All right, there we go. We figured out our order. Yeah, okay. Everyone gets their coins. Perfect. All right, let's see where the star is. Go in here. Awesome. Okay, perfect. Let's get started. All right, everyone's happy. So let's say right here. So this is a great example. Let me show this right here. Here we are. Maybe we're a couple rounds in, hitting the plus button, add turns. If you're having fun and want to keep playing, you can add more turns once per game. You cannot add turns during the final. So there it is. You can easily add turns. How many? I want to add turns. How many more do you want to add? I want to add 25 more turns. Yeah. So now we're changing it from 20 to 25. Add turns. There you go. So we've easily made that change. Text speed right in here. I can actually quicken it up. There you go. I can return anytime, or I can go to Mount Minigames or to the Village Square. So really easy content to be able to jump back into. So let's return to game. So we have our dice, our usual dice, our board, easily able to access and see what's going on. Okay. So these are great. Now, maybe you're like, Justin, you've been talking really, really heavily about how awesome and how easy Mario Party SuperStars is. Anything you don't like? Yes. Yes, there is. Let me show you what that is. 1 second here. Do you see it? Do you see it? They've introduced these fantastic stickers. Now, let me be honest with you. These stickers are great. They're fantastic. They're fun. You get to emote. However, when you have a child that consistently spams the buttons, this can get to be a little bit annoying. Now, the other nice part is that, like, everybody has them as well. So here we go. Now, a couple other things. I'm down here on the Luigi side. Actually, hold on a second. I will go back to our friend up here, Wario, top left-hand corner. You can see, you can scroll through. There are specific yes and what specifically to our character of Wario that we chose, which are great. And you can flip through. Good game, wow, nice, missed, wah, bring it, let's do this. So there's a lot of really cool stickers that you can add. And I like the idea of stickers, but sometimes I especially know with my kids, I felt like they just kept spamming and spamming and spamming. And sometimes when the stickers come up, they actually take up space in regards to kind of the information or the instructions that you're seeing. And that can be a little bit challenging. So that's my like minor kind of tweak that I don't necessarily super love about it. But we're going to do this. We're going to go back to the village. Now this is interesting. I'm going to go back to the village. So I've gone back. Here's another really, really cool thing that I want to say. So here we are. We're going back to the village. But let's say I actually decide to... Oh, got to go back to playing. I'm going to go back. And believe it or not, the really cool part... Watch this. Okay. Do you know how to play? Yes. You have a progress data from resume. Do you want to resume? So here's the thing. Honest problem that happened this weekend. We were playing it on Friday. We were about 5 turns into about 20. My daughter started not feeling well, so she had to go to bed early. Well, we were playing as a family. We wanted to obviously play as a family, so we stopped playing. Now, what actually happened, the next day she was feeling better, which was awesome. We decided to continue playing. Well, this question actually came up. You have progress saved from a game earlier. Resume playing where you left off. So easily we hit continue and we jumped right back. And here you go. It actually chooses what game do you want to continue on. This is the game I want to choose. So it was actually fantastic. Now it wasn't just the, oh, you just turned your system into sleep mode. No, it actually means, it actually meant that, I want to go back to, hold on. Return to village. It actually meant we were able to go right back to that game. The system had been turned off. We had played another game. We are actually able to go back to that board. Now it picks off on that turn. So it starts the turn over again, not if you were the third roll in that turn. It just starts the entire turn over again. So we started back at turn number 5, whereas opposed to she left and I think she was the third person in the turn. That's fine, but it's a really cool opportunity to say, hey, we've got to stop or we got to walk away. I really love that feature. It is very family friendly, and I thought that was really fantastic. And we saw it in action this weekend with our family as well. So here are my thoughts on Mario Party Superstars and kind of the overview. I've really, really enjoyed it. My family have had a fantastic time playing it. And that's awesome. It's Mario Party. You know Mario Party, but what it feels like they did, genuinely, is they took the things that they do really well, and they kind of upped it. They did a better UI design. They did a better user experience design. They have these nice collectibles on there. They bring you into boards that that maybe you haven't seen for a long time. They've reamped them. They understand the nostalgia for where they came from. They have some really great kind of gamer-friendly moves. Again, like that idea of, hey, I need to stop. I can resume this later. They have the ability to add more turns onto it. So there's some really fundamental changes that they made to Mario Party Superstars that really feels like they've learned a lot of lessons from their from previous games and really compacted into this game. I've been loving my experience. Now, here's something I will say. I have not gone online with the experience yet because we've been playing locally. But my intention is to find a couple friends and we're going to play online and see what that experience is. But fundamentally, at the core of what Mario Party Superstars is a fantastic, fantastic game. Now, I'm running really high on it. Are there a couple things that I kind of like, wonder? One, I'm going to ask this question. Where's Monty Mole? That character is one of our favorite characters to play as. I would have loved to see Monty Mole. I'd love to see a couple more characters in that selection screen. And it doesn't appear that you can unlock any. Now, maybe I'm wrong and maybe you can unlock them somewhere. But right now, it doesn't appear like you're able to. Other part, 5 boards. Cool. I'm really hoping that Nintendo talks about how they can use Mario Party Superstars as a legacy game. Can you roll out new boards in a couple of years from now, or maybe in a couple of months from now? What about new mini games? Really look at Mario Party Superstars as a legacy game or as a games as a service. I think that'd be a really great thing for Nintendo to do. Let's be honest, they most likely won't because they know it sells well, but I would love for it to see like a Mario Party Pass, if you would, or whatever. Maybe that's the new thing behind the Nintendo Switch Online. Maybe that's where they'd put it. I don't know. Maybe it's another value add. But can you add a couple more boards, add a couple more characters? That would be really fantastic. I like the sticker idea, but sometimes I feel like as a parent, my kid keeps spamming the button. So just an option to say toggle that off, or you can only use 5 emotes an entire turn or something like this. That'd be it. But I highly, highly recommend Mario Party Superstars. If you're a family like ours who loves playing Mario Party and loves playing together on a Friday night or on a weekend and having a bit of fun, this is a great game for you. And it feels like the customizable options allows for you to really put accessibility for whether you're playing with someone who's really young or someone who's experienced to really level out that board and make that a genuinely fantastic experience. Folks, this has been my conversation about Mario Party Superstars. Hopefully you've enjoyed it and enjoyed this overview as well. Let me know in the comments below, what is your favorite Mario Party game ever? Thanks for watching. If you're new here, don't forget to click like or subscribe to our channel. Thanks very much. Take care. Have a great day. Bye-bye.